Being spontaneous, being able to rebuild and recreate and start from like scratch from anywhere, not feeling like you have to go step by step. You know, like we have a generation that thinks, oh, like we have to climb a ladder or we have to go in a row, but there's this thing called quantum leaps, and that's going from A and just taking a big jump and being spontaneous. And sometimes a lot of magic happens when we're spontaneous. Life doesn't always go as planned. Big shout out to you guys. I just shot a video yesterday with my good friend Nicole, who is a ex-professional soccer player, guys. Yes, I said it. She's an ex-professional soccer player. She's now pursuing a different career. And we talked about being spontaneous, being able to change and recreate your life at any moment, and also talk about taking quantum leaps. So make sure to stay tuned. Thank you guys for tuning in to this channel. And the video is about to pop up right now. Peace. Enjoy.
I'm a retired athlete, and I got in my car and drove across the country from Detroit to Vegas and started all the way over. I don't use my degree. I have a bachelor's in science in recreation, sport, and tourism. I don't use it. I don't coach anymore. I don't play anymore, and I don't really do anything in sport. And it's because I'm following what my new purpose is, my new passion is. And a lot of people are scared of that. A lot of people are not willing to scratch what they've done for 24 years of their life because they found new happiness or happiness somewhere else. But
yeah, a lot of identity plays in as well.
Oh yeah, and that was for me too.
Which is ego.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
When I retired from soccer, I was like, whoa, what am I now? I don't have an identity and stuff like that. And then finally I realized I've been me the whole time. Like, stripped of everything that you have, stripped of your money, your job, your family, who are you? And I'm light, I'm love, I'm passion, and that will never escape from me. That's my spirit. So
yeah, and talk a little bit about like your movement from playing soccer and not playing soccer, and how that worked out with, and what lessons that you learned most from being an athlete and playing soccer, for all you athletes out there.
Well, I'd say embrace those moments, because
embrace the moments.
Opportunities that you get from being in a sport are like real. You get to travel, you get to see other sociology and psychology and human behavior and stuff like that, and so that was beneficial for me. I was always an outcast, and it didn't matter if I was on my soccer team or in school or where it was. I'm always outcasted, and that's something that I want to tell all spiritual beings is awakening is a very lonely process, and you will be alone, and you will feel alone, and it will be a dark place before the light. But when the light hits and you are liberated, then that law of attraction will apply to you, and you will only attract higher beings. You will only
I love that.
Feel the love. You won't feel the hate as much anymore, because if you don't understand it. And
she just had a random spontaneous moment in her brain that I don't even understand myself.
You know what? And I was going to say something about spontaneousness too, is we have this tendency to live in places that don't exist. So what I mean by that is time isn't real. Okay, I
said that in my last video.
Okay, so he was right. Time is a socially constructed thing. So the future, I can't go there. The past, I can't go there. I am literally in this moment, in this moment, in this moment, in this moment. So if you go to the future,
mic drop,
you are insulting your now. If you go to the past, you're insulting your now, because you're not here. And so one thing about being spontaneous is allowing that youthfulness of who you are, your true spirit, to do as you feel and to be in that moment. And I try to tell people this a lot.
Being fully present.
Yeah, and that's part of being spontaneous and like being true to yourself, because if you feel something, say it.
Say it.
If you
straight
want
up
to do something, do it.
I feel good.
Yeah, and like don't regret it, because that's what you wanted to do, and that's and obviously being the highest version of yourself, you're going to want to do and say things of higher elevation. So I'm not saying go rob a bank if you feel it, because you're not going to feel it.
Like certain thoughts just flow through our head.
But if you love, like if you feel a moment to a stranger and you think that they're beautiful, tell them. There's no shame in that.
No
and
shame.
Like they might not understand it, but you know what? You're passing energy that they don't even realize they're getting.
Word. Yeah.
And that's the beauty of being conscious is you don't have to change people's lives in ways that they recognize. You can change their life in a subconscious way.
Powerful, yeah. And that's what I really focus on with NLP, which, if you guys don't know about NLP, is neuro-linguistic programming. And that's just really to get people tapped into a certain state, because the state is the emotion that you're currently in. And I mean, even with what she was saying, as far as like being present, the present opportunity, if you're truly here, will always offer you something with your intuition. Your intuition will tell you something, and depending on how in tune you are with your intuition, depends on what actions you'll take. There's some things that are happening that we are currently not always aware of, even though we are aware of it. Our true self is aware of all the things that are going on, but there's some things that we aren't aware of it. But the moment you just take a breath and you allow whatever to happen for you, then you start to make a conscious shift. And a lot of people, that's really what we all want. We want to be able to love, but a lot of people are living from this place, and it's called fear. And fear kills your spontaneism, if I can say the word right. It kills a lot of things. It kills your ability to love deeply, because we have so many fears to get hurt. We have fears of security and fears. I'm just going to challenge you guys to take that risk, because sometimes being spontaneous does offer risk, but life, no risk, no reward.
The unknown is the
biggest fear?
Yeah, and it is the most damaging to your life now, because if you want to...
Ooh, I like that.
If you are scared of what could be, you won't ever experience what is.
I'm doing this because I'm drawing a circle. A lot of people are like in here and they're afraid to go out into this bigger circle, which is out here, and experience life from out here.
But think about all the times that anyone has ever leveled up or ever done some crazy shit. You suffered first. I promise you. Look into every one of you who's watching this, you, whoever you are, look into your past and think about all the times that you had your greatest moment. You had to go through pain to get there. It no matter what it was. If you won a game, it was because you trained for it. If you passed a test, it was because you studied for it. Like, it don't matter what you are doing. And it could be things that you don't even recognize. If you're like the dopest girlfriend, I guarantee you suffered in a last relationship or somewhere along the line. There is something in your life that you suffered from that makes you good at what you are, or makes you the beautiful version of yourself every time. So if that's the case, why would we not force ourselves into situations of suffering and pain to level up?
Exactly.
It's as simple as that. Do shit that is uncomfortable for you, and you will grow.
Boom. Mic drop. I'm going to end the video on that. Shout out to Nicole for being on the video. Hope you guys made it through this 20-minute thing. So time is just an illusion, so it's all good.
Hopefully my face was cute enough to keep
Boom.
it through it.
No comment, but leave a comment. Please leave a comment. Let her know if her face was beautiful. Let us know how we were feeling.
I love you so much.
Love you guys. Peace out. Until next time. Blessings, blessings, blessings.